Gemini. What do we have for, whoa, Gemini Divine Feminine. Gemini Divine Feminine. Gemini. I am trusting of myself and others. Who got this? Taurus Divine Feminine just got this. I am trusting of myself and others for Gemini. Trusting of myself and others. I'm trying to see if I'm getting anything different than I just got for Taurus Divine Feminine. I'm trusting of myself and others. I'm getting like, so I'm looking at this image, right? And I keep being drawn to like the difference between these two. Like, it's like hot and cold. Or like there's two sides. Well, I mean, Gemini, right? There's like, what am I getting? Let me clarify this first. Why is I am trusting of myself and others here for Gemini Divine Feminine? I am trusting of myself and others for Gemini Divine Feminine. I am at peace with my past. This is very similar to what Taurus Divine Feminine just got. Taurus just got, I am willing to rewrite my story or something like that. Or I am willing to change my story. I am trusting of myself and others. I'm at peace with my past. So I think we're talking about the same situation here. Similar advice, guidance. It's being willing to trust ourselves and or others despite the past. Whether that's despite what we've done in the past as individuals, trusting ourselves now and in the future. It's trusting others regardless of how perhaps there's been betrayals by others, hurt, wrongdoings, etc., right? It's being able to see the world and the people on it, in it. Are we in this world or on this world? Scientifically. Are we in it or on it or both? Anyways. Being willing to believe, to see things in a way that's like not everyone is unworthy of trusting. You know, it's like not everyone hurts other people. What am I trying to say? It is okay to trust people. It's okay to allow yourself to still be open and receptive to people. Because not everyone's going to hurt you. Not everyone's going to disappoint you. Not everyone's going to betray you, right? But we can't find that out. Like if we keep closed off, if we put up walls that prevent people from getting in, yes, we're protecting ourselves from the wrongdoers, let's say. But at the same time, we're closing ourselves off to the good doers, the people who won't hurt us, you know? So we have to be willing, if we want to experience the good, we have to be willing to open ourselves up, to be vulnerable. We have to allow ourselves to be open. I am at peace with my past. It's like, if we're specifically talking about other people, right? If this is being hurt by other people in the past, this isn't saying, it's okay that they hurt you, etc., right? But understanding that that's the past. The past only has power when we give it power, right? So if there's people that hurt you in the past, if that's something you're still, and of course with trauma, things like that, right? That's something that needs to be worked through. It takes a lot of time and effort. So it's not so easy to just let it be in the past. I understand that. But understanding that if we continue to focus on what people have done to us in the past, and we feel hurt by it, we feel angry, sad, betrayed, etc., right? We're continuing to give those people power. We're continuing to let them hurt us in the present. And if we keep going that route, continuing to hurt us in the future, right? So I think it's important to, I don't know, in some ways and in some degrees, to be at peace with the past, understanding that it's all part of our unique journeys, you know. Some people go through life and they're never hurt by another person. They never feel that hurt, you know what I mean? And then some people walk a path where they feel like they're consistently always being hurt by others. And it's just part of our unique paths. We're given situations that, I mean, in my belief, they're intended to help us grow and evolve, become resilient. I don't know if any of this made sense, Gemini Divine Feminine. What do we have for Gemini Divine Masculine? Gemini Divine Masculine. I am considerate of others. So this is, you're being encouraged to reflect on how others are affected by you or a situation or something like that. It's important to be considerate of others in some way, or think of others in some way. Why is I'm considerate of others here for Gemini Divine Masculine? I'm considerate of others for Gemini Divine Masculine. Considerate of others. I release my need to self-sabotage. I release my need to self-sabotage. I'm kind of getting the energy of, it's like, okay, if we're talking about other people, our connections with other people, right? Or our interactions with other people. Our feelings, our thoughts towards other people, right? I'm kind of getting, there's a way to like, perhaps there's something regarding what I just said that is a form of self-sabotage, or a form of like sabotaging connections in some way. And what am I getting from this? I don't know if it's because of like not wanting people to get close. Because I'm like, okay, why do we self-sabotage when it comes to relationships? Or why do we self-sabotage when it comes to others, right? And I'm like, okay, I would self-sabotage if I was afraid of being vulnerable, or if I was not wanting people to get too close. You know what I mean? It's like if you don't want someone to get too close, but they want to get close, I think the only way to push them, is it pushing people away? Is that what this is? The only way to push them away would be to like, I don't know, be inconsiderate. Being inconsiderate of them, not caring about their experience, their life, their feelings, their... Or, I mean, this could go the opposite way, right? This could be putting others first in a way that is self-sabotage. It's like prioritizing other people before yourself in some way. Let's clarify once more. Why does I release my need to self-sabotage here for Gemini Divine Masculine? I am trusting of the journey. Trusting of the journey. So it's kind of like one of those things, like if because it's like certain, if we're talking about other people, right? And trying to like push other people away, whether consciously or subconsciously. It's like, I believe that certain people come into our lives for reasons, right? And sometimes, I mean, this could, and when it's super important, it gets super uncomfortable. From my experience, in my opinion, right? There's like more challenges involved, and like not a like drama way, but usually in a way that involves like us, how the challenges are within ourselves, and they're challenges that would be beneficial to overcome in order to grow or evolve in some way, right? And it's like, this could have to do with sabotaging connections or relationships with others, not trusting that that's part of your journey, or not trusting that they are of importance to you on your journey. And again, this could go the other way. If this is putting too much consideration, if this is being too considerate of others, like this could be what? Like putting others first in some way, in a way that is self-sabotage. I am trusting of the journey. It's sabotaging yourself and your journey in some way. Who's up next? Libra? What do we have for Libra Divine Feminine? Libra Divine Feminine. I am peaceful with my emotions. So this is about being emotionally grounded, or what did I say earlier with the Grail Queen energy? I am peaceful with my emotions. Emotionally balanced. Yeah, I said emotionally balanced. I am peaceful with my emotions. So you're being encouraged, almost said Virgo, Libra Divine Feminine, to find ways to feel, express emotions in a peaceful way. It would be beneficial for you to find peace within, in your emotions, your feelings. When you think about situations or other people, finding ways to feel more peaceful regarding that. It's like I'm giving yourself the gift of peace. And I don't know, it's like, you know, I'm a firm believer. I know not everyone thinks this way, but in my opinion, it's we can control how we feel in most cases. We can control how we continue to feel. Let me rephrase that, right? Because it's like, it's only natural if someone does something and it hurts our feelings. It's only natural for us to feel hurt, right? Or to feel like pain or something like that. But we choose how to continue feeling. Of course, there's natural processes with healing, right? With trauma and things like that. There's natural processes that have to happen. But in general, for more, for non-traumatic feelings, let's say, or feelings that arise because of specific trauma, or that are directly the result of trauma, let's say. I am peaceful with my emotions. We could choose how we continue to feel. And it all, in my opinion, is because of how we perceive things, or what we choose to focus on, right? I'm trying to think of a good example, or a way to like explain that. I'm gonna use my tea. So this is iced black tea, sweetened. And for a little bit, I was really into making peach iced tea. And I friggin' loved that peach iced tea. And I wanted to make more, but I ran out of peach nectar. And so I went to the store, and I didn't end up getting any more peach nectar or juice, right? And I remember at first I felt like disappointed or sad. This is a silly example. Please, I'm doing my best. I felt disappointed, like when I got home and realized, like, or later on when I was thinking about it, I was like, damn, I don't have peach, because I was about to make my tea, and I was like, shoot, I don't have that peach nectar, juice, etc., right? And I'm like, I don't want to make the tea now. Like, I let it kind of like put a downer into the whole situation. Was someone knocking on my door? Okay, I had to go check. And by check, I meant take 2 minutes to creep towards the door until someone left already if they were knocking. So, okay, in that situation, I got down, I got disappointed. I was not looking forward to making tea at all because it didn't have the damn peach in it. And so I had the choice. I could continue feeling that way because I was focusing on how I did not have the peach nectar, and I could continue to be sad, maybe never making the tea, or maybe making the plain black tea and hating every sip, being upset with every sip. But I chose to focus on how much I really just do like plain black iced tea. And I feel good. I love it. I drank the whole friggin', what are they called? The little pitcher in like half a day. Anyways, that's a silly example, but it gets my point across. Like, I had the choice in that situation on what I chose to focus on and how I chose to feel about it, right? So we always have the choice to, most of the time, we have the choice to choose how we continue to feel about situations, things, people, etc. It's just a matter of perspective and what we choose to focus on. What we choose to focus on. And trust, that's coming from someone who spent the majority of their life feeling like a slave to their emotions. So I do truly believe that it's possible that we choose how we feel in most situations. Why is I am peaceful with my emotions here for Libra Divine Feminine? I am peaceful with my emotions. I am peaceful. I am wanted. Yes, you are wanted, Libra. Is there something about feeling wanted, or I'm noticing like the opposite colors here, or like feeling unwanted, wanted, unwanted, wanted, that causes some kind of unease or challenging emotions in some way? Why is I am wanted here with I am peaceful with my emotions for Libra? It is safe for me to speak up for myself. Yeah, I don't know what specific situations this might be regarding, but do know it is safe for you to speak up for yourself. And I'm noticing the because I was drawn to the color contrast here. It's like I got this earlier. I don't remember who it was for, but there was like a orange red color and like a lighter blue color, like hot and cold energy, right? Hot and cold energy. There might be something about that regarding feeling wanted, unwanted, because I kept saying wanted, unwanted, wanted, and I'm noticing the opposite on this one, or the colors are reversed. It is safe for me to speak up for myself. So there might be something about wanting to speak up about some kind of like, I don't know what that could be for you, Libra. I think you're going to get it more than I am. You're being encouraged to be at peace within, or find a way to manage, to calm one's inner self, inner feelings, emotions, etc. And do know that you're safe, it's okay to speak up for yourself, for whatever that is regarding. You are wanted. If you need confirmation for that, you are wanted. What does that mean? I am wanted. You are desired. Your company is wanted. Your true self is wanted. Your input is wanted. It is safe for me to speak up for yourself, or it is safe for you to speak up for yourself. Your input, what you have to say is wanted. You know. If this has to do with like speaking up for what you want, speaking up about what you want, you're being encouraged to make sure that before doing so, you are emotionally balanced and calm in some way. finding ways to create a more calm, peaceful energy within yourself in order to, because when emotions are heightened, right, and when we're not feeling, like when we're faced with some kind of feelings of like inner turmoil or something like that, it could be hard to effectively speak up for ourselves. All right. Libra Divine Masculine. What do we have for Libra Divine Masculine? Libra, I am gentle. So Libra Divine Masculine, I believe you're being encouraged to remind yourself or to try to have a more gentle approach about something, or remind yourself that you are gentle, finding the value of being gentle. Why is I am gentle here for Libra Divine Masculine? I am gentle. I am considerate of others. Who got this card? Gemini Divine Masculine? I am considerate of others. Yeah, so this is, it's emphasizing the importance and sometimes necessity. Necessity when it comes to, like, if we're talking interpersonal communication, or we're talking about relationships, connections to other people. Not everyone requires, or obviously this isn't for everyone, right? Like with some connections, some relationships, it's not important to be gentle or considerate, right? Some things just work like that. Maybe considerate is always important. I think being considerate of others is always important when it comes to healthy relationships and connections, right? But not necessarily the gentle approach. But for some reason, you're being called to practice or maybe understand the benefit or importance of a gentle approach when it comes to others or a specific other person. And this doesn't just have to be with communication, right? Like this could be with energy, right? Like the energy, the thoughts, feelings towards others or another. For some reason, it is important to be considerate of others and have a gentle approach. So this could be if you're dealing with someone who is very sensitive, in the way that they receive, like if we're talking about the divine feminine energy, right? It can be important to be considerate of their feelings, even if you don't necessarily understand them, or because it's like we're all unique, different people, right? We all feel things differently. We all experience things differently. Something we can say to someone else lands better than it might land if we say it, the same exact thing in the same exact way to someone else. You know, we're all different. We all receive in a different way. So if we're talking about the divine feminine, if this is about your divine feminine counterpart, perhaps, you're being encouraged to consider their perspective, their feelings, their experience in some way. And maybe by doing that, you'd be able to see the importance of a gentle energy, of a gentle approach, the importance of having a gentle approach. Because it's like, okay, when we're it's difficult dealing with different people, right? Especially if those people feel things and experience and interpret things differently than we do, right? Just because they interpret things or feel things differently than we would or we do, it doesn't make them wrong and us right, right? It doesn't make us wrong and them right. It's finding ways to interact, connect in ways that are beneficial for both parties, let's say. When we're considerate of others, we care about how they feel. We care about their experience, right? This requires kind of, I don't know, sometimes it requires trying to put ourselves in another's shoes. Understanding what an experience is like for them. Trying to the best of our ability, right? Like, I think it can be kind of impossible for us to truly understand another person's experience. But there's value and importance in trying, being considerate of that. So I don't know if perhaps there's a connection or a situation that you've been approaching in a, because what's the opposite of gentle? Like rough, right? Or like, sometimes I'm kind of getting direct. I don't see being direct as a negative, right? But that's my personality. I handle directness very well. I didn't always. I'm a very sensitive person. And I used to see like direct, what's the word I'm thinking of? Direct? Like unemotional, right? Like a colder, direct interaction with someone. I would receive it in a more negative way. Or I would like, I don't know how to explain this. And it didn't mean that I was taking it the wrong way. It just meant that it's like a compatibility thing. It's understanding that even if you're just being yourself and communicating or approaching a situation or a person in a specific way that is authentic to you, doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just there's some kind of friction here. There's friction or a misunderstanding or a potential to be misunderstood in some way or misinterpreted. I don't know what this is, but there could be a way to approach something in a more gentle manner. Gentle is like calmer, slower, perhaps. Considerate of others. Yeah. Being able to see things from a different perspective regarding how others receive energy, communication, both verbal, nonverbal communication, etc. There's something about that. Who's next? Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius Divine Feminine? Aquarius Divine Feminine. I take care of my body. This is encouraging you to continue taking care of your body, whether that's your physical self, it's like physical health, mental health, self-care. Why does I take care of my body here for Aquarius Divine Feminine? I am lovable. I enjoy spending time alone. I take care of my body for Aquarius Divine Feminine. I take care of my body. Whoa. I am everything I need. I'm kind of getting like honoring the vessel, honoring and respecting and care. It's just a general care of one's physical self. So, taking care of, trying to do things that are beneficial and healthy for one's body, whether that's physical health, mental health, etc. I am everything I need. Why is I am everything I need with I take care of my body for Aquarius? I am trusting of the journey. So I'm not sure what I'm getting. This will probably make more sense to those who these messages are intended for. But I'm kind of getting the sense that, because with I am everything I need, it suggests that I mean, the opposite of that is I need something other than me, right? So this might be like focusing on or not, it's like not focusing on someone's own personal health and well-being because of a focus elsewhere, or or like, okay, someone could have been like seeking external, oh man, feeling like one needs something external, right? And I don't know if this is something that that was not good for someone's body, like health, physical health, mental health. Kitty cat. Pretty kitty. There's something here. I am trusting of the journey. I don't know what this is. Someone could be having specific challenges when it comes to addressing their health, whether that's, again, physical, mental. And there might have been, like, so for me, this is reminding me of when I used to abuse alcohol. And I felt like I needed that alcohol just to get through the day, all day. And someone, I'm not saying that's the case here, but I'm kind of getting like someone might have been seeking external sources for whatever reason, whether that's to feel good or for whatever reason that might be. But they're being encouraged to take care of their body in some way, or to continue, because I am trusting of the journey is here. So if this is already a journey that someone's been on, or if this is something they're feeling pulled towards, I'm trusting of the, if it's something that they feel, this is so specific, but if it resonates with you, you're being encouraged to focus on your health in all the ways, in whichever way it might resonate with you. Take care of my body. I am everything I need. I am trusting of the journey. Trust. Do trust that you are everything you need. And this is regarding taking care of your health, your physical body in some way. Okay, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius Divine Masculine? Aquarius Divine Masculine. Aquarius Divine Masculine. I deserve to feel good. Yes, you do. You deserve to feel good. Have you been feeling like you don't? You don't? Why don't you deserve, why would you not deserve to feel good? Why does I deserve to feel good here for Aquarius Divine Masculine? I deserve to feel good for Aquarius Divine Masculine. I am forgiving. Yeah, because when I asked, I'm like, why would you not deserve to feel good? I kind of felt like, I don't know if this has to do with, like someone punishing themselves for something. Like, I don't deserve, if someone doesn't deserve to feel good, do they deserve to feel bad? Is that the feeling here? I am forgiving. I deserve to feel good. Or this is about feeling like one doesn't deserve to feel good, possibly because of how they've been treated by others in some way, or like we could be talking upbringing, or like the mentality like feeling good is selfish or something. Or this is someone feeling guilty or like punishing themselves in some way. Do know you deserve to feel good. Everyone deserves to feel good. I am forgiving. Why is I'm forgiving here with I deserve to feel good? I am forgiving with I deserve serendipity. I have to read from the book for this one. It's short. It's a short. You're being reminded of the potential for unknown surprises. Something good is headed your way. Interesting. I got this for oh yeah, it was Cancer Divine Feminine. And the way I was seeing it was that this person might be feeling like insecure, because it's like they're kind of like closed body language with the arms crossed here and like covering themselves up in some way. Potential for unknown surprises. Something good is headed your way, Aquarius. Why is serendipity with I am forgiving? I am peaceful with my emotions. What else can you tell Aquarius Divine Masculine about I deserve to feel good? Whoa. I am improving myself daily. So whatever's gone on here, I'm not sure which way this is going to go. Like, if this is because of guilt or because of one's perspective or one's beliefs when it comes to why it would not be okay to feel good in some way. You are improving yourself daily. It's like, so if this is about guilt or forgiving oneself, do know you've put in the effort. You're making improvements. I don't know what's gone on here if this is guilt, right? But if someone's feeling guilty or like remorseful in some way, like punishing themselves, this do know there's a lot you should be proud of when it comes to at least being able to see things in a way that if you feel badly about something that's happened and you feel guilty, it takes a strong person to allow themselves to feel that guilt or to even see things in that way to where they would be feeling guilt or badly. You know what I mean? I know it's a shitty way to feel, but not everyone is willing to do that. It takes strength. It takes courage to face that part of ourselves. And some people choose to continue hurting other people. Some people choose to change, to understand they don't want to hurt people, and to take actions to improve themselves on a regular basis, you know, or to take actions to change the way they approach situations or change the way they handle others in some way. Improving yourself daily. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel good, and something good is on its way to you. You should be proud of yourself for improving yourself on a regular basis, even if it's in tiny ways, tiny steps towards that improvement or towards that change, that evolution, that growth, you know? You do deserve to feel good. If I hear you tell yourself otherwise, I'm going to lose my shit, okay? You deserve to feel good. This could have to do with forgiving others in some way. Because it's like when we don't forgive others, when we hold on to resentment, bitterness, etc., that only fucks with us. That's only hurting us. Us being bitter towards someone else doesn't really help, or it doesn't really hurt them. It might a little, but it in my opinion, it hurts us in profound ways. Because we let it fester within us, and it comes out in all sorts of ways. It affects all different parts of us. You know what I mean? You deserve to feel good. If this is about, again, forgiving someone else, you're being encouraged to continue working on releasing that resentment, these negative feelings towards others perhaps, in order to feel better within. To lighten that energy a bit, to allow room for the serendipity energy, allowing room for good things to come to you. All right.